Well, 20 players are there. Just 4 more tickets remain. Brandon Smith and Richard Buckley guiding you through this last part of the puzzle here in DreamHack Atlanta. I mean, look, it's already a stacked pack of players. That Group A and that Group B already looking ridiculous, Rich.
We've got the jigsaw. We've got all the main pieces in the middle. We need the 4 corners. We need the people to pull this all together. I can't wait. I'll be honest, I look across the 4 games we've got right now, I find it very hard to call. A lot of the players in these matchups, where these qualifying games, I feel like if we would have been doing predictions, we'd have probably been swaying usually in the right way. These 4 games, I think they're really, really razor edge close.
Absolutely. Well, look, looking in front of us, Cameron Rock against AnasBadr gets another bite at it against Qualifier. And over in Group C,
I mean, the Montaxer, Alihanlion is a real tough game, and you're then looking down Adida and Caccia, the final 2 games.
Alihanlion up against Montaxer. I mean, Rich, Montaxer's just come off the back of a really difficult loss. He's had minutes, if that, to get ready to get back into this game. How on earth is he feeling?
I think it's one of those where, because of the nature of the defeat, you can come out of that game saying, I played well. It was one moment, it was one opportunity. I could have equalised, and then who knows where we go in extra time, penalties potentially. You've not been beaten 6, 7, 8 goals. On that aspect, I think you're quite happy with the performance. On the other side of it, Alihanlion was trailing, then turned it around and went on to defeat Happy. So he's going to be coming from a very, very positive place.
We've heard so much about Alihanlion, haven't we, as well? This Bulgarian wonder kid that's come through with Simon of RB Leipzig. We saw glimmers of him in the Champions League when he won his, he dominated the Bulgarian league to get there. Even had the chance of bagging a wicked Wednesday win last winter as well, which kicked on some serious momentum for him into this season.
We've only got 4 spots left. Some of these groups for the FC Pro Open already concluded. Group A, we know exactly the 6 competitors going into there. But who will be joining that last spot in Group B? The group of death is what we're calling it.
The fact, Rich, that we're going to be seeing this winter Anders against Tex.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for that one. We've been waiting years for it. Update over here then, HHezers against Qualifier. And it's HHezers that has opened up the scoreline on this one. Olilito sitting behind him. Player turned coach now for Ninjas in Pyjamas. He was playing a few days ago. Now sitting behind HHezers.
Just to wet the whistle. Imagine Alihanlion as well, who made up the last spot in Group B as he goes 1-0 up here.
It could happen. Very much so. Remember, just 4 more spots remain in the FC Pro Open, which kicks off for a double game week, 24th and 25th of November in London. And it really can be, as Anders was saying here, Rich, you play well in that, a lot of pressure's off you. You're in the World Championships, you can kind of, not exactly sit back, but all you're playing for other than that is an E-Champions League. What an extra pass that could be. Well played, couldn't it?
Not only that, but if you play well, you're not coming back here next year. You might already have an auto qualification into next year's Pro Open, meaning that you don't have to go through the trials and tribulations of a global qualifier. What a tackle that is from Marquinhos.
One of the, well, not the, he is the most popular pick of player along the back line, Marquinhos. 39 times out of the 64 players he was drafted in these squads amongst a 7 million coin budget. There's a player lock, finds Bonmati now, Montaxer still. And eventually, that was well by Alihanlion.
I know we've only watched 15 minutes so far, but Montaxer on a couple of occasions. I'm not sure if he's second guessing what he wants to do in the final third, but just playing an extra pass, maybe too many. The first attempt, it rolled wide. You see Group C, there's 2 spots remaining in that particular group for the Pro Open, and Group D, 1 spot remaining.
Where's that one going to end up? Laterally out! It's an absolute gift from Montaxer, he won't care. He's all square at 1-1. I was just looking around, Rich. There's a chance there could be 4 Italians, by the way, in the FC Pro Open if Caccia was to get through. And then Montaxer as well, joining Danny Pitbull and Obron.
We've got Cameron Rock and AnasBadr taking on each other here, and that's the Afghan representative from Team RAAD, going 1-0 up.
It didn't last too long over it. Alihanlion has just scored instantly. And this is the goal that we just missed. Stoichkov, Reinders, Mohamed Salah, the rest is history. 2-1 he leads.
Straight from the kickoff, Alihanlion answering back.
Well, that's the only group that's really concluded at this moment in time. Group A is Stan, Bergam, Peixoto, Lucas, Tuga, Tex, Yaskau, all in that group. And that's the group that no one wants to be in, Rich. No one wants to be in Group B.
In a short corner being played here. We have got another goal to show you. Cameron Rock answering back. Lionel Messi, lovely little jig round the goalkeeper, and that is a 1-1 scoreline.
Update over here, goal, the only one so far in the game is Alex Morgan, Bradley Wycombe this year. Caccia leading Adida by a goal to nil. We have got 4 games taking place at the same time. This is our featured game. Montaxer takes a play a lot, finds Patrick. The Johnny Reinders now trying to find his way through with Mbappe. It was a great save out for a corner. Nico Williams can't find the extra pass. It's Rafael Leao that gets in the way, but the Italian still holds on to it. Update over here as well. Cameron Rock leading 2-1 now. What a result that would be for South if he was to qualify for the FC Pro Open.
And I think in a lot of these games, Brandon, momentum is one of the big key pillars. These tight games, nobody really gets a hold of it. It's when we've seen big scorelines. Emre Yilmaz, perfect example. What did he win his qualifying game? 12-4. You get going and then you really start to cement a lead as Montaxer gets one back. This is going to go long, this game, unless one of these two players, when they score that first goal to go ahead, they then go and get a second and then a third, and then we might start to see some distance. When the game's played like this and it's attack versus attack, this might end up 9-9.
I score, you score at this moment in time. But it's just a word on Montaxer. He's a free agent at the moment. What an opportunity. If he gets into this FC Pro Open, he is going to be hot property.
It certainly will be. That's the ticket that everybody wants. They want representation at the FC Pro Open. It's got the most eyes on it across the entire calendar year. That is the tournament that you have to be at.
And only 24 can be there. Update here. It looks like HHezers has doubled his lead with Mbappe round the goalkeeper after a 9-8 defeat. And we have an update also. Adida from the United States of America has equalised. Another free agent, or both of these two are free agents, battling out for an FC Pro ticket.
What a tournament he's had, Adida, as Cameron Rock. His lead is short and not very sweet. The coach there just saying, look, we just need to calm this down. It's only 2-2 and there's only 30 minutes gone.
If he's, I kind of wonder what the celebrations were like, Rich, because he was in the game that finished 19-10 yesterday.
It was, yes.
Surely he wasn't celebrating like that for all 10 goals he scored.
Well, I guess not, so we're trailing by 9.
Yeah, that's a good point. Some of the scorelines. We had an 11-10 earlier today.
Yeah.
Here's Rafael Leao now, Montaxer. Bonmati! First time in the game that he's led.
And again, it's just that driving, running from Rafael Leao. Alihan didn't really know where he wanted to step with which player. Get there in the end, he's weird to say. And the pass back to Bonmati. Just a little bit too open. Just what I was saying earlier, now Montaxer has to go and get a 4th goal if he wants to take a little bit of control over this game. If Alihan comes straight from kickoff and gets one back, which he very well might do, we're just in this purgatory position.
In case you missed the last game, it was a late winner for Alihanlion against Happy, stopping a previous FC Pro Open finalist from getting back there again. He knocked out the Mexican. He's already had a taste of the lower bracket. 5 minutes away from half-time. Update here, Richard. What we're looking at, I think it's
Caccia, straight down the middle. 2 passes. from box to box in 30 seconds, and a lovely dink over the goalkeeper. Brand new icon this year, Alex Morgan, and hurting the American with a third goal for Caccia.
Montaxer. What's more impressive there, Rich? You say, oh, look, only 2 players used Alex Morgan out of the 64 that entered the competition yesterday. And what a good decision that could be for Caccia. Last chance of the half here then.
Just having a look at the other scores. Caccia 3-1, Cameron Rock 2-2, and HHezers with a 2-goal lead against Gueric. All 4 of our games touch tight as we go into half-time.
Alihanlion. Any time already been played. He can't go back now. Has to make something happen from this chance. Real punches it into Stoichkov. Is that just a bit of like national pride there, getting Stoichkov in the team, Bulgaria? I mean,
it certainly has benefits. The play style plus, very, very good. I think that last attack there of the game you just saw, he knew he had to go forward, he knew he had to attack and just try and fire it into the box. 45 minutes left to play.
Well, let's jump over here then. HHezers. How dominant he's been, especially in Italy. They see Monza as he wins a corner. Doesn't decide to go directly into the box, play short to Matti, and then will look to recycle it in another way. And after all of that, couldn't really make too much of that corner.
Got to say, this is very, very impressive. Gueric's been a goal-scoring machine. Even in his defeat against Ummet earlier today, he scored 5. For HHezers to have kept him to a clean sheet, coming up on an hour played, a very, very impressive feat.
What, are you trying to jinx him?
I'm not. Just staying as it is.
He doesn't need to be jinxed now, Rich. This is the biggest game of the season.
If he concedes from this attack, I'll feel awful.
Let's see what happens. We'll update you. Did he defend it? He did defend it. Update here then, 2-2. We'll join this one live now for a period. Huge chance one of these two to write a bit of history for themselves. Cameron never been to an FC Pro Open, and first time for an Egyptian player.
No, he did actually concede it.
Did he actually? Oh, he did. Oh, no. Someone else who conceded as well, unfortunately, is Adida. Tell you what, Alex Morgan.
Straight from kickoff, Alihanlion looks to have got that third goal back. Lovely finesse shot into top left corner from Kylian Mbappe. And once again, we are all square.
He said it was going to go the distance this game. Let's join this one now. Cameron Rock on the attack here.
What a pass.
It's a pass! Bombastic! Back in from 3-2 he leads. I was just keeping an eye, Rich, there on Busquets. It's only him and Ummet. Back the Spanish centre midfielder.
It's all about the reverse pass. HHezers. Claudia Pina, Chiellini gives it away. It's slightly rushed from Gueric, but a lovely double tap there into Pina's feet, and that is the 2-goal cushion back in HHezers' favour.
Little low driven there as well, just to ensure it goes through. Where do you look? Goals are just flying in. Anas gets one back. 3-3 here as well. From what we're looking at right now, you've got Montaxer, Alihanlion, that's 3-3, and then this one.
Not many players using Ousmane Dembele in this selection process, simply because of the price point of him. However, one of the best gold items available to be selected. And with 30 minutes left to play of regulation time, somebody has got to qualify. HHezers looks to have potentially put himself in pole position through Claudia Pina, and that's a reaction from HHezers as well, usually quite stoic.
The back of his mind though, Rich, will be thinking that game that he just lost as well. Even that distance off the bar from Cameron Rock.
And he's in.
And it could be a counter-attack to forget about for Cameron Rock. Oh, it is! Off the post down one end, and Anas on the counter-attack to snatch a goal to go in front.
The brutal game. The centimetre of a left stick on the precision shooting from one end of the pitch, and you're made to pay down the other. Kylian Mbappe with the finish.
He's feeling every click of a button, isn't he, Anas? He's living this game and breathing it. Still 3-3 Montaxer Alihanlion. 64 minutes on the clock on that one. This one just ever so slightly ahead. 4 more spots on the line for the FC Pro Open. Remember, the final 4 tickets.
And you can see there, Caccia is pulling away. 5-1, he now leads against Adida.
Messi there looking for the extra pass. It was Matti that was trying to trigger the run. It's recovered well by Cameron Rock. Here's his shots now of Mbappe. Big save from Casillas.
And this could be the pivotal moment. 72 minutes on the clock, pause cued. It's time to get in there and see what you can do. As another pause is cued here by Montaxer with 68 minutes on the clock. So we'll jump to another live game, HHezers and Queric.
15 minutes left. It's a long 15, though. 9-minute halves, remember.
The 5th goal puts out of reach, though, doesn't it?
He could just get it now upon Matti. HHezers! Is that enough?
From the LCQ to the FC Pro Open.
What a run.
He was the last player to book his place. He beat Fuma in a last shot qualifier. And he could be on his way to the biggest tournament of FC 26.
He wants to ensure it's still over the line, though. Not done yet. Caccia 6-1 up now against Adida, by the way. It looks like it might be the day to remember here in Atlanta for Italian pro players. There's quite a few of them. Are finding their way towards the FC Pro Open. Speaking of an Italian, he might be on his way down in this game. Stoichkov, Salah! Alihanlion back in front, 4-3 up.
Yeah, they've turned Atlanta into Atalanta because it's home at the moment for the Italians in this tournament. However, Alihanlion with 1 goal, just a nudge in front. But as we've said all game long, the next goal is the one that matters. If Montaxer comes back and equalises, we go again. Someone has to take control. Someone has to nudge their way in front. Great read from Montaxer in the middle of the park there with Caicedo.
7-1, Caccia leading now as well. Congratulations to that man. He is only 68 minutes into that game, but he's got a 6-goal lead. And a free agent, by the way. HHezers also looking to fly the flag for Italy. Was that a high five into a hug? Doesn't matter. HHezers is there.
I think he knows he's done enough, does HHezers. I've just seen the headset come off. He will be there.
4 Italians then done. Already there. Danny Pitbull over him.
Just look there in the back of the shot, Werrick.
Devastated Guerric. This game then. 4-3 still to Anas.
Only 2 players came from the African qualifier. And Anas was one of them. What a performance this would be if he was to hold out for the last 10 minutes and book his place at the Pro Open.
And what a story it would be, the first Egyptian to qualify for an FC Pro Open. Seven minutes. You feel like he needs another goal, Rich?
It will feel like an eternity.
This game, 84 minutes on the clock. Alihanlion against Montaxer, 77 minutes on the clock. Alihanlion leading that game 4 goals to 3. So is Anas leading this one 4-3 here. Caccia cruising 7-3 up against Adida. Full-time result. HHezers won his game against Guerric. 4 more minutes that separate Anas and an FC Pro Open ticket, unless Cameron Rock can take us into extra time. Has to get this right though.
Just needs a pass, needs to find it. There it is.
Sophia Wilson fresh on the bench. That's the pass, but Matti! Do not count this man out just yet.
Incredible nerve. He waited, he held it. And it looked like he'd waited too long. And then Matti just drifted into the space. But now it's all about one final chance.
Sure, not like this, Rich. 1 minute of added time. You can only imagine the celebrations with what this will mean. Scott McTominay finds Mohamed Salah into Dembele! Is that the goal to send him into an FC Pro Open? It might just be.
Unbelievable. That's all it is. Simply unbelievable. Cameron Rock, head in hands moment. How many times over this weekend have we seen the last kick of the game be the most important kick of the game? And while we're away, this is what you missed.
Oh no, there's more. 4-4 here, Montaxer doing all he can to ensure that it's a day to remember for Italy. But Egypt have their man. There will be African representation at the FC Pro Open this year. And you can only begin to imagine how that feels on the opposite side of the stage.
Don't need to imagine it, that's what it looks like.
Right, let's get a full-time result here as well. Caccia, he's a free agent. Someone give him a call. Oh no. We're looking at both games here. Full-time result, Caccia. Congratulations, you are through.
Have a look at this. This is what you missed. One chance, Rafael. What a save!
Let's go live now. Let's get there live now if we can. It's live, this one.
One chance left.
20 seconds left, Montaxer looking to snatch this from Alihanlion. Dispossessed, extra time on the cards. In our final, very final piece of the jigsaw for our final 24 players.
Let's go back. Congratulations to Caccia. It was done a little bit earlier on because of the scoreline. 8-3 victory against Adida. Another Italian, another fantastic player. He has been dominated online this season, and he will be in your Pro Open. There is one golden ticket left to give out. Will it be RB Leipzig's Alihanlion, or will Montaxer book his place?
Must be said as well for Montaxer, there's no coach behind him. He's going through all the emotions of this on his own.
And he's wearing it all inside. Nothing is showing. He's like a statue.
He's got the perfect poker face, hasn't he? He hasn't cracked once. Hasn't shown any kind of emotion that you might be feeling.
Wow.
23 in the hat. Locked in for London. As the love for the Egyptian comes in as well. AnasBadr, he is there. Congratulations. A last-minute winner against Cameron Rock will send him through. Who's winning this one? Montaxer with his first chance in the half. Let us know at home chat. Alihanlion or Montaxer, who is taking the final ticket? Barella, of all players, introduced.
That's why having a couple of players, a bit of pace off the bench is important, especially if you are trailing and you've been team pressing most of the game. That stamina will be low. Montaxer with a chance. Rafael looking to cut it back, but Chiellini stands strong.
Keep in mind, following this game, there will be a group draw as well to work out what groups these players are going into. Group A is confirmed, by the way, if you missed that group. Some huge names in it, including AnasBadr and Tex. They'll be playing in the group stages of this year's FC Pro Open. Here comes Montaxer now. Mbappe driving this attack forward. Finds Nathan Teller of all players. He's just been introduced. De Jong punches it into Teller and it's just wide.
Yeah, just aimed wide on the precision shooting. First time shot, should I say. Very, very strong this year, as we know. Just watch that run there. Bottom of the pitch. He's got the pace on the player. Fakes it.
Back to Barella of all players. It's the Italian midfielder.
And there's just so much going on here. You see the trigger at the bottom of the pitch. That's where he thought it was going to go. He left Stoichkov open, and then that stop back there to pull it back into Barella's path. Really, really technical and well-worked goal from Alihanlion.
Teller. Back to Liao. That will win himself a corner. 5-4 he trails, but he's come back many times before as Montaxer. And we've still got a long old time left. Nico Williams fakes a play on, then goes into Charles Koundé. Where is this attack going to end up? The extra pass was there, but Frankie de Jong wasn't.
Said it all game long. When the game is a one-goal swing, neither player is in any sort of position to take ownership. That's a little bit poor from the back there from Alihanlion. He's going to get punished for it. Good step though with Chiellini that he just did there.
It seems like all the Italians in this team of Alihanlion are actually starting to turn up. Chiellini with a big tackle. Barella with the goal that we just saw. Added time of 1 minute in this first half of the extra time. Salah offloads it.
Didn't know if there might have been an extra pass there. He brought it into Stoikov, Lodgeman, plus the play style of choice for the icon. Just went for a regular shot in the end. Frustration from Montaxer with only 1.5 minutes left to go here to save his pro open. That is the scene in Atlanta. There is not a lot of time left to play here at your global qualifier.
I mean, at the moment, Rich, on paper, what 23 players we've already got. All ready to battle out. People asking in the chat when it kicks off. The 24th of November is match day 1. HHezers did go through for those asking as well. Caccia went through. And it was the Egyptian Anas. Snatch a place through as well. This is the last spot that remains from Group C and D. And we've got 15 minutes left of extra time. As it stands, it is Alihanlion. But he's going to have to play superbly well for these next 15, Rich, because Montaxer will be flying back at him.
Absolutely. You know the game plan from Montaxer here. Get a goal and get the goal early. So you're not chasing going into the final 5-6 minutes where you might get picked off on the counter-attack.
Nico Williams round the right side of the defender, tries to cut it back and couldn't get the power in the pass. HHezers just got a toe on it.
Every second here for Alihanlion will feel like an eternity, watching that clock slowly dwindle down.
Stoichkov. Alihan just biding his time, waiting for the right pass. Goes all the way across to Nico Williams. He'll ball roll back inside, recycles it well. Barella does get bundled off the ball, and there was nothing wrong with that tackle. An all-important interception there by HHezers to relieve the attack there. What a ball into Salah!
It's been very, very stretched, this game.
Eight minutes. Separates Alihanlion and the FC Pro Open. Doing well, we just take a bit of time out whilst.
Yeah, this is all from the corner. Played the short corner, and he's for 3 in-game minutes now, from 111 to 114. He has been holding possession. But
this is it now, Rich, isn't it? Be lucky if he gets 2 chances out of this. There's one of them. Valverde steamrolling forward into the wide option now on this far-hand side of just a standard base goal to Nico Williams. Where's that right pass? Is it there? Claudio Pina.
He wants a free kick on the edge.
Well then. How's your free kicks this year?
Surely not.
Does he fancy it from this far out? Maybe he does. Claudio Pina over it. Oh! Off the bar and back to the hands of Marmostas Philly.
That was it. Open over the wall, inside foot curled, and it bounces off the goalkeeper's head. Could have bounced anywhere.
Will he get one more chance? Or is this the kick off point to Alihanlion's FC 26 pro season? And in time of 1 minute, 15 in-game seconds away. Bulgaria will be there, and so will Alihanlion. Another RB Leipzig player amongst the best 24 in the world.